Wall Street perked up on Monday with its key indices having gained nearly 1.5%. Investors are anticipating the first round of the debates between the main candidates for the U.S. president. The U.S. dollar has not been able to hold at about a two-month high against a basket of major currencies. Last week, the dollar bulls entered the market amid a bunch of economic data and political developments in the U.S. The US remains the leader in the pandemic across the globe. Lockdown measures cast a shadow over economic prospects. The US lawmakers have not been able to agree on the size of the extra financial aid. The presidential race is unfolding under totally different economic conditions in the US than before any election in the past, so investors are puzzled over further developments. Futures on the benchmark US indices are trading higher. However, the rally could be interrupted by a downtrend anytime soon. The equity market is expected to trade under higher volatility like in the last week, when the indices were gyrating between 3% gains and 2% losses. Futures on the Dow Jones opened the New York trade 1.35% up at 27,411 points. The US dollar, which is inversely correlated with the Dow Jones, went downwards after solid gains on Friday. Today, the US dollar index shed half percentage point, hovering at around 94 points. The greenback is expected to halt its upward correction despite persistent risk aversion factors. The Federal Reserve is again expanding its balance sheet after a pause in early September. Importantly, the US dollar has been able to touch strong resistance of 94.60, though it will be hard to test it and climb higher. Meanwhile, the dollar versus loonie pair is trading mainly sideways with a 0.03% uptick. Like on Friday, the pair is fighting for the level of 1.34. Oil prices are slightly higher in the New York session following a drop earlier today. WTI futures are trading at the level above $40 a barrel. The economic calendar does not contain any macroeconomic data during the American session today that could influence market sentiment. On Tuesday, traders will get to know a consumer sentiment index for the U.S. On Friday, the Labor Department will release non-farm payrolls, which could disappoint investors. Downbeat data on the U.S. employment could assure the lawmakers to hurry up with new anti-crisis measures. Under this scenario, the U.S. dollar is running the risk of closing the week with losses. That's all for today. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you back tomorrow. Bye.